Hello traders out there in Traderland. My name's D7 here at Grok Trade. It's Monday, kicking off the day here, October 1st, 2018. And I thought I'd do another video here. I may do another one tomorrow. We're doing a few of them because I'm doing a very special Trendline class. It's an online class. It's live Thursday night, Sunday night, pick one, whatever day, evening works the best for you. We're going to be hanging out. You're going to give me stocks and I'm going to be doing trend lines and teaching you all the trend lines. $300 value. I'm going to give it to you for $97. It's an hour and a half. Okay. So this has never been taught outside the confines of our mentorship. You can join me for that. So anyway, markets up. Dow was up 192 points today, and overall everybody in bullish territory except the Russell's 2000 down 1.31%. That's a huge drop. It's a bad sign actually for the market. US dollar down, kind of flat really. Crude oil though up nearly 3%. Silver down 0.8%. Gold about the same. VIX so dropping. Are you kidding me? There's no fear out there. It's at 12. Bitcoin at 6,500, whatever. All right, here we are looking at the spiders. This is what happened today. We had the rising 20-day moving average. We had a pop today. We go up. We tagged that trend line, and people sold into that, and it came right back down. Notice I have trend lines coming up here. Support. And if you look here, I'm cutting off candlesticks, I'm cutting off wicks, but it's by design. Trendline drawing is more of a science than it is art, and that's why when it came up today and it touched that trend line and people sold into that. So there's power in learning to draw the trend lines correctly. Because if you do it, you'll find those highs and those lows much easier than without them. It's actually impossible without them. But the trend lines that I'm showing you here on the video are only trend lines, that are one level. We have 3 trend lines that we teach, and you have to know all 3 to do that correctly. So there's our bounce there. So the diamond's going to get a buy. NASDAQ, I have a buy, but look at this. Right at this area of resistance, I'm going to turn around and make that buy now a sell. I'm going to make that a sell here on the NASDAQ. I already had a sell going here on small caps and major drop, but we did find support coming across here. Had a couple trend lines here, and you'll notice, let me just show you the elementary level of what I'll be teaching in the class. But you'll see that we have support, those 2 support lines, this red line coming across here, and we found support again. This is the candlestick that you knew you had problems. See this one? There was the problem. Even though you hammer out, see the hammer? When it broke, you'll notice I put a sell signal on that because it broke 2 major trend lines that you had to be aware of. When that happened, even though it's a hammer, you put a sell on that. That was telling you there's a problem. The very next candlestick, you notice that we get this doji. We go up above it. Man, it's right above. But anyway, we go above it. We sell into, heck on it. I don't want to move it over, but the top of that doji hit that trend line. They sold into it and came right back down. The next bar, it drop. And that's where we're at now. This area of support coming across, found buyers. Those buyers came back in, but this is broken. So because of that, this line leaves. But everything was predicated, this huge drop was predicated off of that one candlestick. Financials, we have a drop here, down. This trend line that got broke, look at the size of that candlestick. It's a big one, and it has continued down. US dollar. Here's another one. This line, if you see this, we got support. over here, support. Gets broken here. Now look how the line is coming up and hitting it and acting as resistance. See that? So that's very expected. Very, very, very expected there. And matter of fact, I could almost put a sell on that, but I'm not yet. Crude oil. Whoa, guys. Man, you just can't even write this. Okay, watch this, okay? Takes 2 points to draw a trend line. We have a point here, a point there. There's our 2 points. There's our trend line. We come across, we come across, we come across, we come across. Bam! Look at that. So we went above it at one point today, but sellers came in and closed it right at major resistance. See that? Major resistance. The reason I'm not going to put a sell on it yet is because I don't have a reversal. This could blast through. If it blasts through, expect there to be some good volume and nice pop. Other times you can get what's called a continuation doji. You get a little doji, it just sits right on top of the trend lines, and then it takes off. If you get a little doji here on large volume, it's actually a pretty good sign. Silver, I got a buy on it, I'll stay with the buy. Gold, got a buy on it, I'll stay with the buy. VIX is just down. Let's take a quick look at Apple today. That was higher, but here's the deal. I had a buy on it. It goes up. Oh, should I put a sell on Apple? I might put a sell on this one. Just might do that. Let's see here. Horizontal coming across. I think we're going to drop on Apple. I think we're going to drop on Apple. So let me show you something here. We have FOTE. If you go to freeonlinetradingeducation.com, there's a new link right here in the top. It says Trendline Course registration. Click here if you want to join us. Now, the Trendline course, I'm going to read this. Learn to plot trend lines to make more profits. Trendline drawing is a science, not an art. Learn the new rules to correctly plot trend lines. Identify more money-making trade setups. Learn to objectify, plot all 3 trendline types so you can learn to see and find more explosive trade setups. Stop fighting the algorithms. A lot of people don't know this, but you can use trend lines to trade with the institution, with the algorithms, not against them, and stay with your winning trades longer. Learn to identify tops and bottoms using trend lines so you make more money. It is a wow factor, guys. I'll just tell you, I am a geek when it comes to technical analysis. I have divorced myself from most indicators and oscillators. It's taken me many years. I've been trading in the markets over 20 years, 2 decades. I've lived 2 major market crashes, technology bubble pop, and the financial market drop. So, trend lines have been the one thing that has helped me. After my last video over the weekend, I thought I'm going to put this together. I had Grok Girl working diligently to help me put this together. Thank you, Grok Girl.
You're welcome.
So get registered. You can do it at Grok Trade also. If you go to Grok Trade, there's a link right at the top of the page. But Thursday night, we're going to hang out. If you can't make Thursday night, no big deal. We're doing it again Sunday night. If you can't make Sunday night, get registered. I will make sure you get a recording, okay? I'm going to pull all the stops out. I'm pulling back the curtains. I'm going to be sharing everything about trend lines so you can find chart patterns. So many of you guys are losing money because you do not see the money on the table. So you fail to grab that and bring that home, to pocket that money. You fail to do that. It's only because you don't know what patterns you have, because you don't know how to draw the trend lines. It is a thing that everybody should learn and know. Listen, at this moment, I think this is the only time I'm going to share it. It's just because, I'll tell you, be quite frank, somebody made a comment, and I shared this in yesterday's video, that trend lines are an old man's indication or indicator to be used. That only worked 10 years ago. That could not be any further from the truth. That is asinine to even begin to say that. I could not live in the markets without the proper use of trend lines. Every one of our mentor students will tell you it is critically important. And these are savvy. Many of them full-time traders are critically important to know how to draw trend lines and do them correctly. And I'm doing it. It's $300, but if you use the product code, it's a product code. What is the product code? Trend. All caps. Trend. Put that product code trend, all caps. Discount code. $97 for you guys, but I don't know if I'll ever do this class again. So really, I'm doing it. I'll help you guys. If you can join us, join us. Catch up with you later. Bye.